Continuing exercise 2.6, today we'll do question number 4 and 5. Question number 4 is a two-wheeler covers a distance of 55.3 kilometers in 1 liter of petrol. How much distance will it cover in 10 liters of petrol? The first statement will be distance covered in 1 liter of petrol equals to 55.3 kilometers. Distance covered in 10 liters of petrol will be 55.3 multiplied by 10. So a decimal number multiplied by 10. In 10 we have 1 0. So this decimal will shift one place to the right. So it will be 553 kilometers. Or you can just multiply and see also 553 into 10. You will get 5530. So after decimal there is one digit. So here also starting from the right hand side I put one digit. I am getting 553.0, that is 553 kilometers. Question number 5. Find 2.5 multiplied by 0.3. A decimal multiplied by another decimal. So what I will do? 25 multiplied by 3. It is 75. Count the number of digits after decimal. Here 1 and here 1. 2 digits. Starting from the right hand side, leave 2 digits and put a decimal. So the answer will be 0.75. Second is 0.1 multiplied by 51.7. So that is 1 multiplied by 517 equals to 570. Count the digits after decimal, 1 here and 1 here, 2. Starting from the right hand side, leave 2 digits and put the decimal. So answer will be 5.17. Third is 0.2 multiplied by 316.8. That is 2 multiplied by 3168. Multiply 8 to the 16, carry 1. 6 to the 12 and 1 13, carry 1. 2 ones are 2 and 1 3. And 3 to the 6. After decimal, how many digits are there? 1 and 1, 2. So starting from right hand side, leave 2 digits. 63.36 is the answer. So the remaining parts you try yourself. Next topic which we are going to start today is division of decimal numbers. Earlier we have done multiplication of decimal numbers. Now division of decimal numbers. Case 1 is division of a decimal number by 10, 100 and 1000. Like we were multiplying a decimal number by 10, 100 or 1000. We were shifting the decimal to that many places to the right as many zeros were there. If it was 10, we were shifting one place to the right because 1 0 was there. If it was 100, we were shifting 2 places to the right and so on. But in division, it is the opposite. As many zeros are there, we have to shift the decimal that many places to the left. See the example I have taken, 31.5 divided by 10. In 10 we have only 1 0, so I will shift the decimal one place to the left. So it will become 3.15. This way, if I have 31.5 divided by 100, I will shift this decimal, here there are 2 zeros, I will shift the decimal 2 places to the left. So it will become 0.315 because the decimal has shifted from here to here. So in the whole number part nothing is there, so I will put a 0 here. Or the same number if I have to divide by 1000. The decimal here there are 3 digits, so 3 zeros, so the decimal has to be shifted 3 places to the left. But I have only 2 digits written here, so I will put a 0 here. And now I will shift the decimal 3 places to the left. So answer will come 0.0315 because the decimal has shifted here. Now in the whole number part nothing is there, so I will put a 0. This is one method, shortcut method to divide by 10, 100 or 1000. Otherwise, the other method if you see 31.5 divided by 10. I will remove the decimal. It will become 315 upon 10 divided by 10 upon 1. This is a fraction, this is a fraction. The question has become division of two fractions. So how I will do? The first fraction I will write as such only, 315 by 10. Division sign changes to multiplication and the reciprocal of the second fraction it will become 1 upon 10. So this will be 315 upon 100. Now here in the denominator there are 2 zeros. So in the answer I will put the decimal. After decimal there should be 2 digits, so it will be 3.15. You can see this answer and this answer are same, 3.15, 3.15. So either you can, whenever you have to divide a decimal number by 10, 100 or 1000, you can do this short method also. If you don't understand how to do this or you are confused, then you can change this decimal to fraction, and then if the question becomes division of one fraction by another fraction, and you can continue accordingly. Division of a decimal number by a whole number. See, try this of page 53. I have taken the first and the second part. First part is 35.7 divided by 3. This is a decimal number divided by whole number. So nothing you have to do. Just remove the decimal, change it to fraction. This will become 357 upon 10 divided by 3 by 1. Now the question has become a fraction divided by another fraction. So this you have already learned. So 357 by 10, division sign changes to multiplication, and the reciprocal of the second fraction will be 1 by 3. Now you can check whether these are cancelling or not, and you can cancel. 3 ones are 3, here 3 ones are 3, then 5, 3 ones are 3, 3 nines are 27. So it is 119 upon 10. So in the denominator we have 10, so after decimal there should be 1 digit, so the answer will be 11.9. Second part is 25.5 divided by 3. So this also 25.5 I will write as 255 upon 10. If I remove the decimal in the denominator, 10 will come. Divide by 3 by 1. A fraction divided by another fraction. So 255 by 10. Division sign changes to multiplication, and the reciprocal of the second fraction. Now you can cancel. 3 ones are 3, 3 eights are 24, and 3 fives are 15. So it is 85 upon 10, which is equal to 8.5. So this way division of a decimal number by a whole number can be done. Case 3 is division of a decimal number by another decimal number. First we have done division of a decimal number by 10, 100, 1000. Then we have done division of a decimal number by whole number. Now we have division of a decimal number by another decimal number. You can see try this given on page number 54. The first part is 7.75 divided by 0.25. So this you can write as 7.75 divided by 0.25. Now when I remove the decimal here, what will come in the denominator? 100. If I remove the decimal here, after decimal there are 2 digits, here also 100 will come. So the question is 775 divided by 100 divided by 25 upon 100. Now fraction divided by another fraction, so it will be 775 upon 100. Division sign changes to multiplication, and here it will be 100 upon 25, the reciprocal of the second fraction. You can see this 100 and this 100 will cancel. 25 ones are 25, and here 25 threes are 75, then again 25, 25 ones are 25. 31 into 1, 31 upon 1, that is 31. So this way the division of a decimal number by a decimal number can be done. Second part is 42.8 divided by 0.02. So this you can write as 42.8 divided by 0.02. Remove the decimal. Here in the denominator 10 will come if I remove this. If I remove this decimal, here there are 2 digits after decimal, so in the denominator 100 will come. So I have 428 upon 10. Division sign changes to multiplication. The reciprocal of this, it will be 100 upon 2. This 0 cancel with this 0. 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10. So 428 multiply by 5. You can multiply 5 8s are 40, 0 carry 4, 5 2s are 10 and 4, 14 carry 1, 5 4s are 20 and 1, 21, 2140. Third part is 5.6 divided by 1.4. So you can write this as 56 by 10 divided by 14 by 10, fraction division. So 56 by 10, division sign changes to multiplication, 10 by 14. Cancel, 10 ones are 10, 10 ones are 10, 14 ones are 14, 14 fours are 56. So answer is 4. Let us do example 10 given on page number 54. Each side of a regular polygon is 2.5 centimeter in length. The perimeter of the polygon is 12.5 centimeter. How many sides does the polygon have? We have done this formula of perimeter of regular polygon if you remember last year. Perimeter of regular polygon equals to number of sides multiplied by length of one side. Here what we have to find, how many sides means we have to find the number of sides. So number of sides will be equal to perimeter divided by length of one side. That is 12.5 divided by 2.5. A decimal divided by another decimal. So 12.5 divided by 2.5. Remove this decimal. 10 will come in the denominator. Remove this decimal. Here also 10 will come in the denominator. Now fraction divided by another fraction. 125 by 10. Division sign changes to multiplication. It will be 10 upon 25. Cancel. 10 ones are 10, 10 ones are 10, 25 ones are 25, 25 fives are 125. So the number of sides of a polygon is 5. Example 11 given on page number 55 is a car covers a distance of 89.1 kilometer in 2.2 hours. What is the average distance covered by the car in 1 hour? So the first statement will be distance covered by car in 2.2 hours is 89.1 kilometer. Here we will use the unitary method. So distance covered by car in 1 hour will be 89.1 divided by 2.2, a decimal number divided by another decimal number. So remove the decimal, it will be 891 upon 10 divided by 22 upon 10. So 891 upon 10 multiply by reciprocal of second fraction 10 upon 22. This 10 and 10 will cancel. So you are left with 891 upon 22. Now you can divide and see. 891 divided by 22. Take this 2 digits. 22 fours are 88. 9 minus 8, 1. Take this 1 down, 11. Here 0 will come. 22 zeros are 0. Now this 11 is smaller, so I will put a point here. If I put a point here, I can put a 0 here. So it will be 22 5s are 110. So here the division is over. So the distance covered by car in 1 hour is equal to 40.5 kilometers.